Welcome to 5 Minutes, your quick dive into the wide-ranging world of insurance, technology, and leadership. I'm Miguel Edwards, and I'll be your guide as we explore these topics that are transforming not just the insurance industry, but the business world at large. Along with sharing observations I've made over the span of my career in insurance, technology, and operations, I'll be chatting with some of the brightest minds in business and leadership. Whether you're a seasoned executive or a rising star, an industry expert, or just curious about how technology is revolutionizing insurance, this is your perfect spot for your weekly dose of insights. This is 5 Minutes. Talk to me a little bit about, your experience with digital transformation, particularly as it's impacting the insurance industry. And I love the fact that you've already started talking about how you communicate that to the business in terms of the cake, the layers of the cake. But what's the ultimate value proposition? How do you measure it? All of that. Give me a sense of your perspective on DT.
Yeah. So I think there's two ways of digital transformation. Way number one is, you have your suite of products, right? Are you trying to transform your business into a different digital product? That's one. Digital transformation for us wasn't that. Digital transformation was how do our customers experience the company digitally?
Sure.
How do we enable our clients or customers digitally? But then also, so that's the front end, new business, digital experience, et cetera, portals, the whole 9 yards. Then there's the back end of, claims management, et cetera, et cetera. Again, experience, customer service in a digital format.
Right.
Then there's the middle. How do you digitally transform the company to operate more in a digital manner, to reduce manual interactions, increase automation, more straight through, et cetera. Accelerated underwriting, right? So how do we become faster, right? How do we get more business by simply reduce cycle times, right? So to us, digital transformation was in that manner, right? Well, we're not necessarily transforming the company's product lines. We believed in our products and we'll add products, but it's how we do business with our clients, which was important. And when we undertook it, it was everything under the sun. We definitely started transforming both the experience, the operationalizing, the back-end claims management, cybersecurity, even our internals, moving more to agile, moving more to product management, right? All that stuff is what we defined as digital transformation. And it was massive.
What was in that? What was harder, would you say? Was it the technology or the people in the process?
People and process.
Of course.
People and process. I mean, there's a lot of organizational change management aspects, right? With digital transformation, you got to upskill your people. They've been working X amount of years or term one way, and you're saying, we're going to implement a new ERP system as an example, and we have to make you work a different way. Well, changing people's hearts and minds, not the easiest thing, right? So not only are you trying to change behavior, you're trying to change hearts, you got to change skill. And you and I both know that you can't just necessarily throw the baby out with the bathwater and try to rehire a full new staff. One, it's inappropriate, but two, that's not feasible. So how do you digitally upskill your existing talent while you augment your talent, right? With new for diversity of thought, et cetera. It's the people's the number one hard thing to do.
Roger that. So layering in there, and you've got this need for the upskilling, et cetera. Technology, continues to move at this ever accelerating pace. What are the new technologies that are influencing digital transformation strategies that you're seeing out there? And then I'd say B, creating or posing the most significant change management challenges that we're not thinking about. What are your thoughts on that from an emerging technology perspective?
So it wouldn't be an appropriate podcast if we didn't say AI, right? I mean, day and age. So we both know AI is here to stay, right? We also both know it's in the immature, infantile stages. I mean, the big companies like the Microsofts and Googles, they're leading the way, but the normal firm is still dipping their toe in the water, proof of concepts, figuring it out, right? Governing, et cetera. But AI is definitely here to stay. So better be on top of it. Better be trying it out, et cetera, et cetera. But other technologies, I mean, IT leaders are becoming less developers, less builders of systems, and we're integrating, we're orchestrating, right?
Yep.
So cloud, still here to stay. It's going to get even more pervasive, right? So anything as a service, right? Because our job, we were both in insurance carriers. Our job is to be the best darn insurance carrier known to mankind.
Right.
Technology is enabling that. My job is
Mm-hmm.
not to be the best developer. My job is to build the insurance carrier side. So how am I going to do it? I'm going to integrate and orchestrate with the people who are best of the best with, SaaS products for claims management, underwriting,
Mm-hmm.
the whole 9 yards, right? Should I be developing and building it myself? Depends, but that's not my first strategy. My
Right.
first strategy as a technology leader these days is to search, integrate, orchestrate, keep it as simple as possible, keep it as cost effective as possible, get my ROI, and really maximize the benefit to the business, right? Because things are moving extremely fast.
Thank you for joining this episode of 5 Minutes. If you've enjoyed our discussion, we'd love for you to share it with anyone else you think might find it interesting. Also, please subscribe on whatever podcast platform you're listening on and hit that bell to stay on top of the game with our practical 5-minute episodes. We look forward to seeing you again next week.